Start.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Boker Tov. Can you all say Boker Tov?
Boker Tov.
Nice. That means good morning. When I say Boker Tov, actually, you know what the response is?
Boker.
Yeah! Boker
Right.
Or. Winner. You get a very special prize. Yes. Nicely done. That's right. And it's so nice to have Cantor Star with us.
Thank you. I'm so excited to
Isn't
be
that a cool
here.
name for a cantor?
It is
Star.
cool.
Cantor Star.
And there's my mom right there.
And there's your mommy. She's very cool too.
No, my dad named me, so, but
Nice.
it's
I like
okay.
it.
Mom went along with it, which is
Very nice.
a big thing there.
Very nice. Very
Yes.
nice. Excellent. So how should we begin, Cantor? What do you think?
Well, I think we should begin with a little Shananananana Tova. This song is hot off the presses. It goes a little like this. It is. The Shananananana Tova. The Shananananana Tova. The Shananananana Tova. The Shana Tova.
Yeah.
The Shananananana Tova. The Shananananana Tova. The Shananananana Tova. The Shana Tova. To all the kids who are here today, to all the kids who are here today, to all the kids who are here today, Lishana Tova. To all the grown-ups who are here today, to all the grown-ups who are here today, to all the grown-ups who are here today, Lishana Tova. Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishana Tova. Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishana Tova. To everyone who is here today, to everyone who is here today, to everyone who is here today, Lishana Tova. Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishana Tova. Last chance. Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishanananana Tova, Lishana Tova.
Yeah, I like that
Right.
one.
It's cool, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. Want another Lishana Tova song?
I think we need another one,
All
right,
right.
everyone? We gotta wake everyone up.
Another. This is a good one, right? Lishana Tova, Happy New Year. Lishana Tova, a healthy New Year. Lishana Tova, a sweet New Year for you and me. Try it out again. Lishana Tova, a happy New Year. Lishana Tova, a healthy New Year. Lishana Tova, a sweet New Year for you and me. We start at the very beginning and go around all over again, like our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3s, from the beginning right to the end. Lishana Tova, a happy New Year. Lishana Tova, a healthy New Year. Lishana Tova, a sweet New Year for you and me. One more time. Lishana Tova, a happy New Year. Lishana Tova, a healthy New Year. Lishana Tova, a sweet New Year for you and me. For you and me. For you and me.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, invite everyone to stand up. Let's stretch. Let's all stand up and stretch. Oi! Give me a big oi!
Oi.
Nice. That's actually the purpose of Baruch Hu, what we just did. Nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we can face them.
Okay.
So we're using our Siddur. Actually, this is a Machzor, which is another word for Siddur. It's for a high holiday Siddur. We call it a Machzor. So for those of you, hopefully you have this. We're on page 4. Prayer helps us talk to God. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Praise God, to whom our praise is due. Prayer helps us say thank you to God. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed. Praise God, to whom our praise is due. Praise be God, to whom our praise is due now and forever. And on page 6, when we pray, we think about our lives. People can make a difference. One me, one you, caring for each other. One mitzvah helps us do more mitzvot. One Torah to study. Who knows what a mitzvah is? What's a mitzvah? Let's see if you have the right answer, Ray. When you what? Actually, that is a mitzvah, but it's not the definition of mitzvah. So you're right, but I'm looking for another answer still. What does mitzvah mean? Yes, sir. Helping someone if you don't want to. Well, that would be a mitzvah also, but it's not the definition of mitzvah. That was really good, Ted. Really good. Yes. That would be a mitzvah, but not the definition of mitzvah. I'm still looking for what's the definition of mitzvah. Ray HK, you want to try again? What was it?
Thinking of others.
Thinking of others. Again, that's a mitzvah, but not the definition of mitzvah. Yeah. I love that. Again, that's a mitzvah, but not the definition of mitzvah. So what's the definition of mitzvah? It means divine commandment, actually, or obligation. In Yiddish, it means good deed. What a mitzvah you did, right? I really like the definition that it's an obligation, personally. It's the way we should behave, right? We should behave good. Everything you said, we should just do naturally, right? We should be good. We should be kind. We should be good to our parents, good to our children, right? Absolutely, absolutely. Nice. So on page 7, we're going to do Shema, and I'm going to invite us to take a deep breath in. This is the most important prayer we have. It comes from the Torah, and traditionally we say it upon waking up and going to sleep, and we say it when we're done with our life. But Shema is this beautiful prayer that connects us to all those who've come before us and all those who've come after us. I love this prayer. Don't you, Candace?
I do.
It's so beautiful.
Love it.
Let's take another deep breath in.
Okay. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam. Please be seated. Page 8 on the bottom. God is always part of the world. Torah teaches us about God. Ve'havta et Adonai Elohecha. You shall love the eternal God. Torah teaches us to love God. Torah teaches us to think about God. Page 10. We think about God when we get up. We think about God when we go to school. We think about God when we play. We think about God when we go to bed. We think about God. And the next prayer we're going to do is our prayer for freedom. Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha b'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Norat tehilot osef. Page 12. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are days for asking important questions and praying for answers. Who can be like you, O God? Will the new year be a happy one for all people? Let me show you this picture. I always like showing this picture. On page 13, look at page 13. You'll see the picture.
What is that child doing, do you think? Yeah, I think so too. I think so. You know, there's a lot of ways to pray. This is one way to pray, but I think what she's doing, Ray, is I think she's meditating, which is another kind of prayer, right? I think yoga or Tai Chi could be like prayer. So a lot of ways we can pray. A lot of ways we can pray. Right, Canner?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Page 15. Page 15. This prayer we do, actually, I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of people think we only do it on the high holidays. You want to hear the truth about Avinu Malkeinu? It's in the morning liturgy every single day. If we do a traditional liturgy, like we're not Yisrael, an Orthodox liturgy, you'll see Avinu Malkeinu every day. Why? Because we don't need one 10-day period to say, I'm sorry, right? We could do it every day. We make a mistake, we don't have to wait till Yom Kippur. Think about next Sunday, a week from Sunday, the day after Yom Kippur. Our first mistake comes up. You have to wait a whole year to say sorry? Oh, no. Oh, no. We want to do it that day, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm going to invite you to rise. We're not going to go up on the bima now.
Are you saying that I could sing Avinu Malkeinu every single day? Are you saying I could I could hit that A flat?
You could. I don't know
every single day.
You could do it every day. I think though,
wow,
that particular way you sung it last night, I think is perfect for just that once a year. Personally,
okay.
It's so very special.
Yeah,
the way you
you're
sung
right.
that.
You're right.
But
you're right.
let's hear her sing it again. Let's stand for Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu.
Please be seated. So look what I got.
Whoa.
You know what this is? It's a back scratcher, I think. What do you think? What do you think this is? That's right, it's a shofar.
What?
That's right. And when do we use a shofar, I wonder? What holiday do we use a shofar? Every day of Elul, the month before, we actually hear traditionally every day to wake us up to get ready for the holidays. That's true, absolutely. But what's the day? Today, that's right, Rosh Hashanah. And you are very blessed to have our Baal Tekiah with us. Baal Tekiah means he is the master of the shofar. He is our number one Baal Tekiah. And Mark has been doing this for how long?
44 years.
44 years he has been blowing shofar at Temple Emanu-El. He began right out of birth. He was your age, Teddy, I think, when he started. Unbelievable. You did start in youth group. See, so if any of you ever wanted to blow shofar, Mark would be willing to work with you and teach you if you ever want to. And he'll explain in a moment, but it's not as hard as it may seem, depending on the shofar you have. That's what, this one's an easier one. I can't blow the small ones, which you'll explain in a moment. But this is the key for Rosh Hashanah. As important as the apples and honey is, as important as tshuva, that is, take responsibility for our actions and righting those wrongs, it's hearing the shofar. That's the mitzvah that we have on Rosh Hashanah. And it's to wake us up. According to Maimonides, he says, wake up from your slumber! Which means we got to think about how we behave. And that's why we hear the shofar. So Mark, tell us about the shofar.
Well, there's some rules that come with the shofar. First rule of the shofar is it has to come from a kosher animal that happens to have a horn.
Like a unicorn.
If there were such a thing.
Oh.
Although if you have a kudu that has one horn cut off, that would work.
There you go. Leave it to the kudu.
The only exception to that is you're not allowed to use a horn from any form of cattle because of the golden calf. So, and it's not an antler. Antlers fall off every year, and their solid horns continue to grow throughout the animal's life.
That's a good point.
And they're made out of the same thing your fingernails are. So if you tap your fingernails, that's the same stuff. And what they do is they take the horn off the animal and they clean it out. And you can, just like a fingernail, if you put it in hot water, it can soften up a little bit, so you can actually reshape it a little. How they build the mouthpiece is they cut it off. There's a hole there naturally. They'll drill that out usually just to make sure it's clean, and then they'll just kind of work it with like a little tool to round it out a little bit. Every shofar has a different shaped mouthpiece, and it has to be the horn. You can't put an artificial mouthpiece on a shofar. That's a no-no. And then after that, it's just a matter of practicing, which will drive everybody crazy. And if you go to a store and you try to buy a shofar and you blow every single one into place, they will eventually ask you to stop.
But
And then you find one that you really love. and
this
you
is
buy it and
actually,
use it forever.
I think, the most important advice Mark's going to give you, in fact, today. So if you ever go with me to Jerusalem and you want to get yourself a shofar, what do?
Blow every single
Every-
one until you get one
it's the
that's
truth.
comfortable to you.
When I was a kid at 16 years old, I went to Israel for my first time. I got a shofar thinking, oh, it'll be great. Did not try it first. You can't blow the thing. It's hard. It's horrible.
My first shofar was really narrow and incredibly high pitched, and I would go up there and squeak, but it was clean squeaking, but squeaky. This shofar, I fell
it's
in love
very
with it
clean.
The first time I blew it, it's super. It has a great tone. The size of the horn doesn't really matter, legally speaking. If you hold a shofar in your hand, if it sticks out on both sides, it's long enough. Bigger horns, you can play around with those and make different tones. They're all different. And I'm not like a natural horn player. I just kind of picked up the shofar and figured it out.
Neat.
The hot air comes from
Any
that.
questions for Mark? Anyone have any questions about the shofar? I think he explained it very well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what animal is that one from?
This is from a ram.
That's from a ram. And what would this one be from?
It's from a kudu, which is a type of antelope.
Isn't that cool?
Kudu.
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 I
Yes.
should bring my ibex horn next year. That would
Say it again.
a kudu.
A kudu. And you'll see what's really cool is it's like almost like vinegar they can put in so they can turn it and move it. But they also add these really cool things here, whatever you would call that.
Yeah, legally, you can actually embed jewels and engravings, and that's perfectly cool. You just can't play around with the mouthpiece. Mouthpiece has to be natural.
Cool. Well, let's hear the shofar. So we're on page 46 for our shofar service. Shofar sounds reminds us to listen to the words of people we love. Shofar sounds tell us it's time to pray. Shofar sounds help us pay attention to the important lessons in Torah. We hear the shofar on Rosh Hashanah. Listen to the sounds of the shofar. You want to do the bracha? You want me to?
You can do it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Tekiah Shivarim Teruah Tekiah.
Wow. How many different sounds did you hear?
A lot,
3?
right?
That's correct, 3. How many are total? What are the total amount that Mark will be doing for us today? What of different sounds? Is it 3 or more? What? It is 4, right? Because what's the one he hasn't done yet that he will get to do at the very end? You know what that one is? The Tekiah Gedola. The large, the big tekiah. And Mark's very good at that. Mark's retired the last year, so he's been practicing his shofar like there's no one's business. It's unbelievable how good you are right now. At Slichot, he was up blowing the tekiah Gedola for like an hour and a half. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Page 52. Make sure I have the rest of the shofar service.
You want to do shofar blast?
Let me see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the world. As the world grows older, we grow older too. As we grow older, we will try to make the world better, right?
Yes.
We will try to protect animals, right?
Yes.
We'll try to plant flowers and trees, right?
Yes.
We'll try to care for the place in which we live, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. We'll cry if things aren't right.
Yes.
That's right. We'll try to make the world quiet and peaceful.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So let's hear the next round of our shofar calls on 56. And we don't need to do the blessing again.
Ready? Tekiah. Shivarim. Teruah.
Here we go.
Tekiah Gedolah. Yeshkoach. Nice. Shofar blast? All right, this is like my favorite song. It might be one of yours too. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, what was that first sound that we heard? I think it went something like Tekiah. Yeah? I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, so we just heard, what was that again? I think it was something like, yeah, Tekiah.
Nice.
Good, what was that next one we heard? I think it went something like Shivarim. What was that first one again?
Let's do it.
Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, so you're going to have to help me again. What did we hear first? We heard Tekiah. And what was that next one? Shivarim. And now this next one, it has a bunch of sounds, right? I think we can even count them. I think it's like Teru, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because it has 9, right?
Wow.
I think I'm going to do that again. You want to try it with me? Okay, if you can count to 9, you got to help me out here, okay? Teru, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, of course, we end again with our Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, we're almost done here, but you know, we have so many now. I'm going to need your help again. First, we had Tekiah, and then we had Shivarim, and then we had Teruah. Oh, and here comes that great big one. Let's see if Cantor Star can do a real big one here. Okay, here we go. Tekiah Gedolah. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, 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 happy New Year. What? Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I know, it was fun, right?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Now we all know the sounds of the shofar, don't we?
Yeah.
And we should do it all day today, because parents would love to hear it all day. Don't you think? I do. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, when we end, or when we begin, we would say L'Shana Tova during the high holidays. Does anyone know what L'Shana Tova means? Yeah. A happy new year, that's right. A good new year, actually, is a better way to say it. You're right, a good new year. And that's what we wish for all of us, with lots of peace, lots of happiness, lots of good conversations in our family, lots of good listening in our family as well. Right, everyone? Absolutely. So we're going to conclude with that wonderful greeting. And of course, there's always a song in our tradition.
L'Shana Tova Tikatevu, L'Shana Tova Tikatevu, a good year Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Lishana Tova Tikatevu, a good year, a year of peace, we wish to you.
And now we can say to each other, Lishana Tova.
Lishana Tova.
May you have a good new year. Thank you all. And thank you again, Mark, for doing such a great
Thanks,
job being our
Mark.
Baal Tekiah.
Yashkoch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
All right.